now for Utah's most accurate forecast with Alana Brophy. Weather rates certified 11 years in a row.
All right, let's head on over for another check of that forecast.
Alana, the state is just showing off right now.
Well, we've got a lot of growth. It's just absolutely stunning because the flowers are out, the trees are blooming. Allergy sufferers are like, no, Alana, don't talk about that. But you have to take a look at this great photo from Tooele. Absolutely stunning. Came in through our website, abc4.com. You see the clouds. This is towards Middle Canyon in Tooele County. So pretty. Now, we had that record snowpack. It continues to melt off. And as we look, it was just April 6th that we hit that all-time record of 30 inches. We have melted substantially throughout the month of May. More than 66% of our snowpack melting during this last month. I know, we're knocking on the door to June. We now have 3.4 inches left when it comes to our snow water equivalent, but warmth is here and that's going to come off pretty quickly. That, of course, comes with our flood concerns and those alerts. Well, they've been in effect for a while. Stepping back from a lot of the warnings, though, Bear River near Woodruff Narrows remains under a flood warning, and so does the Sevier River near Hatch. But the Ogden and Weber Rivers pushing away from that flood warning. We don't have any flood watches in effect. Advisories mean that there is minor flooding going on, and we're seeing that towards Corinne, a portion of the Duchesne River, and the Logan River up near Logan. So we are seeing some of the floodwaters receding. Now, when it comes to our flooding and water levels, we do see some positive, and that includes near Lake Powell, where we're up more than 40 feet since April. Hey, that's good news. Talk about the Wasatch Front and the Great Salt Lake up 5.1 feet. So our current level doing pretty well after hitting a record low back in November. So good news there. So there is some positive and negative when it comes to flooding. Now, we also have storms to keep an eye on. Feels like monsoon season, but it's not, folks. Too early for that. We have an area of low pressure over us, and that was actually dictating the movement of the thunderstorms that did develop, mainly focused west of I-15 today because that counterclockwise flow pushing a lot of that energy over to that corner of the state. As we head into tomorrow, that area of low pressure is going to be on the move, but it's a slow mover, and we have a very progressive pattern setting up. Made it into the 70s, mid-80s in Salt Lake, 86 in Moab and St. George. We're going to back off of the above-average warmth for the Wasatch Front, though, as we get through tomorrow and the next couple of days. Let's watch where this low's headed. It kind of meanders a little further north. It's lifting through. It's from the desert southwest, but the positioning for tomorrow is going to result in some scattered to isolated storms. In northern Utah as well as southwestern Wyoming, we will see storms popping into the afternoon. This is 1 p.m., but we introduce that moisture into central and southern Utah. With those storms on the move, pretty widespread by Thursday and heading towards the close of our work week, Friday will be a stormy day. You don't want outdoor plans on Friday because we will see widespread thunderstorm activity thanks to that stalled front. You're going to notice here on the model by lunchtime in eastern Utah, but we're going to see that really throughout the state, so it's going to be an eyes to the skies type of day. With all this storm activity, we bring back flash flood potential. It's possible at the Mighty 5 and surrounding areas. Big picture gives you an idea of that desert southwest low on the move. Another system teams up with that on Friday, which is why it will be an overall stormy day. You're looking at precipitable water, which gives you an idea of how much moisture is in the atmosphere. Another low comes through late Monday, so that means the next several days for the Wasatch Front into next week, the chance of storms will be there. 70s for those highs, 70s and 80s on the eastern side of the state, 86 in St. George. Take a look at those next 7 days in Washington County. Slight chance tomorrow in St. George with an isolated chance on Friday. Monday and Tuesday bringing in storm potential with temperatures in the 90s. Here's the Wasatch Front. Oh boy, is that active. Widespread on Friday. Chance of storms for the weekend and then into next week as temperatures climb back into the 80s. We take a few days off here with the 70s, some cooler air. But thunderstorm potential, it is not going anywhere. Glenn, Emily, over to you.